Whoa, okay everyone, good morning. I say good morning, it's 10:15. Um, I left Saint-Valery-en-Caux at I think about 8:30, 8:45, something like that. And I cheated slightly because I've come somewhere that I've been before with Andrea and actually with Heather when I came over for John and Linda's wedding. Heather and I also popped in here. Managed to get into the little town of Pont de l'Arche, and just in front of me, going that way, is where we would have parked the motorhome down by the river. There's motorhome parking here, but I'll turn the camera around and you can see what it's like. There we go. It's really, I'm right in the centre here. I've just driven down some very narrow streets, so it's fairly medieval. And there's the just up there, I think, it's almost a cathedral actually. It's quite ornate, and if I remember rightly, Andrea and I went in and had a look inside there when we came here a few years ago. So it's really pretty. So what I'm going to do now is wander across the road there and get myself some bread. So I'll catch you guys later. I've just come down from not quite the centre of the town, but the centre of the old town, I guess, and I've just parked down there. You can see the back end of Daisy there. I've just parked down what is actually right next to the motorhome parking, which is an example of actually how civilised the French are with regard to people that are travelling, and in this instance specifically motorhomes. This parking, although there's the odd car in here, which I don't think is a problem. €5 for 24 hours. I guess about £4.25, something like that. And this is all of this space here is for motorhomes. And I'll wander over. While I wander across, I've just bought a cereal loaf, had it sliced for me, and I've just had the most gorgeous breakfast, just bread and spread and some chili cheese. And they say the simple things in life. Now they've actually opened this up since I was here last, because it was quite overgrown, but this is really, is actually quite lovely. I mean, it was nice before, but this is really gorgeous. Some swans down there. Now I don't know if this is the Seine or next to the Seine. I'll just there's a gentleman down here. I'll just ask him. I'll just pause this for a minute. You can actually see, sort of right up on the top there is the church. It is a church, and there's the. And I've got the sun against me here. But this is really quite nice. I must stop saying that. Everywhere I go is quite nice. But I do like France. So perhaps it's nice. And there's the actual, that's the new bridge, of course. I'm guessing that there was an old bridge at some point. Hence Pont de l'Arche. So possibly the old bridge was a stone archway. I've just spoken to a lovely French guy who's having a little walk alongside the river here. If it's possible, he was actually deafer than I am. So between being deaf and me not speaking very much French and him not speaking any English at all, but we got there eventually. And this here, where there is the confluence, he did explain to me, it's the confluence of the Loire which is this water here, that's le, and over there, where you can see there's a gap, is the Seine. So it's where the Seine and the le join together. So it's really quite nice. But this has been opened up. This was quite overgrown when Andrea and I came, and actually when Heather and I, after we'd been to John and Linda's wedding, popped in here on the way back. It's quite a nice stopping post. I'm just south of Rouen. I've come through Rouen, so I'm going to get back to the car. I want to see if I can find a toilet. Actually, I'm bursting for a wee. So I'll see if I can find somewhere for a wee, back in the car and carry on heading south and see how we go. Speak to you later. It seems every time I'm doing some filming I end up shooting into the sun, but stopped here for a sort of a slightly after lunch break at Le Dispar, which very pleasant, I have to say. Sat inside, had a panini and a lovely coffee, and it was really pleasant. So just a little just after lunch. What time is it? It's yeah, it's just 2 o'clock. So yeah, I stopped and just had a break, and then possibly grab something later on. Just coming south of Orléans, I think it was, or was it Orléans? I'll have a look on the map, see where I've actually been. It was either Orléans or Chartres, or neither. I will check on the map. And sort of looking at my time travelled, distance travelled today, and I've done reasonably well actually. I've come a little bit further than I thought I might, and I saw a sign for somewhere to rest my head, with the tag of well, this is it. So I'm sort of treating myself actually. It's cost a little bit more than my normal budget, but I thought, oh, I'll treat myself for my birthday perhaps. I can sort of I can justify it on that basis. It's cost me just over €80, so I suppose about 60 quid for the night. So I thought, yeah, a little birthday treat. I'm going to take photographs as I go around this place, but it's really quite nice. Very French, of course. So yeah, just thought a nice little treat. If I've if I've got the name right, or the pronunciation right as well, it's the Chateau de la Muide, with an S on the end, I think. Chateau de la Muide. But yeah, it's quite pretty actually. This is the rear of the property, obviously, which is there. He says. There we go. I'll go around the front, get a shot of the entrance, which is quite nice. Actually, I've just noticed it's 4-star. Don't know whether it's the same as in the UK, but that's not too bad. The room is very traditional. I'll get some shots of the room, but I think it's the window just to the right of the balcony. As we look at it, I think that's my room. Perhaps I should eat here. There we are, that's the room. A little bit of oldie worldy French. For the posh French, of course. Super. Excellent. And towels and a wash basin. There we go. And my elbow. Might as well. Selfie with a difference. There you go. That's super. Bit of a change from last night. Why not? I don't know if you can see my hands. Actually, they look fairly steady at the moment. I've just flown my drone for the very first time in the grounds of the Chateau here. Frightened me to death. Honestly, my heart's still pumping. I didn't realise I set the ceiling at 120 metres, or was it 100 metres? And I sent it up, and I couldn't see it. It disappeared, and I didn't know where it was. Obviously I had to look at the picture that the camera was giving me. I stopped it. Actually, why it disappeared, I flew it away, got some shots of the chateau. I dread to think what they look like. I think I've shot them in 4K, so I don't know if I can edit them. Oh, inadvertently, obviously. I've got to get used to all of the settings. Being a bit stupid, basically. But anyway, I just wanted to try it because it's a really calm night, really calm evening, so there's no wind, so it's a good time to try it out. Anyway, I sent it up, flew it away, I could see it. So then I thought, right, I'll get it to come home, because there's a button on it that you press, and it's like a, come home please, I don't know where you are. And I pressed the button, and I saw it fly over the top of me. I glanced down at the monitor, then looked back, and I couldn't see it. It was that high up, it had disappeared. There was just a little dot in the sky. And my heart's still beating now. Honestly, my heart is still pumping now, because I felt as if I was up there. I'm looking at the monitor, and you feel as if you're hanging from it. Without a parachute. It frightened the living daylights out of me. Anyway, I thought, oh my God, where's it gone? I looked at the camera, all I could see was the tops of trees in the distance and the road some distance away. So, it was probably coming home. Anyway, I pressed the stop button, and the stop button, it just stops where it is. And I thought, right, I'll try and figure out where it is. So I started moving the camera around until I found the chateau here where I was standing. Somewhere here, actually I'm over there, over my shoulder. There's some room in between the trees, you see. Can't see it here, but there's lots of sky here. There's a few trees, but there's lots of sky. So I thought I can bring it down. It's safe here. There's only a few trees. I'm not going to lose it in the trees. As it was, I just lost it in the sky. Eventually I brought it back over the top of me. I don't know whether it was coming home or whether it had just decided to go off on its own and have a look around. I do not know. Anyway, I got it over the top of me and slowly brought it down and landed it. Oh, I think I need to go and take a tablet. Anyway, we'll see how we get on next time. I'm not going to fly it now tonight. I won't get any sleep. I'll be that stressed. Anyway, I'm not going to do any more video tonight. I'm not going to do anything now. I don't think I'm not good for anything. Look at this. It's terrible. Right, I'm going to sign off for now. Tomorrow's another day. I think I'm going to make Isaac tomorrow, so I need to message John and Linda. Because I'm making very good time actually. Daisy likes France. Check the fuel consumption, and I think, if I've got my numbers right, but I might have not, because I'm having to convert from litres to gallons and then from kilometres to miles to try and get an MPG figure, but it's coming out at about 48, so even if it's a bit less, that's 45 to the gallon, so that's not bad. And she's really fully loaded, but she's coping quite nicely, so no complaints in the car department, just complaints in the drone department really. But next time hopefully I'll be a little bit better prepared. Oh my god, it's terrible. All the best, guys. What is it? Like, subscribe, ring the bell, thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, please comment, so I know somebody's watching. It's not uploaded yet, but of course by the time you see this, it's obviously been uploaded. So I'll speak to you soon. All the best, guys. Bye bye now.